Kanye last week, yeah, he apparently the media was making a big deal about a bunch of anti-Semitic statements he apparently made. We looked at a bunch of it. We're like, I don't know. Some of it seemed benign. Some of it seemed pretty crazy.
Yeah, it was definitely. See, I don't think a lot of people make differentiations anymore between like racism and then or just like distasteful, or you know what I mean, like tongue-in-cheek shit that's like sort of inappropriate. Or if it's actually dangerous rhetoric, you know what I mean? These are not all the same thing to me or to anyone, and they shouldn't be. So, So I didn't think a lot of the stuff that he said was crazy. I thought some of it was crazy. I didn't know the DEFCON 3
he's going
on
DEFCON
Jewish
3
people.
on Jewish people or whatever. But
then he said that the Jewish people that he was talking about were black people, the lost tribe of Judah.
You never know what he's doing. That's the thing.
Kanye's a loose cannon, folks.
So then he gets asked about it. Who's asking him about it? I forget who the interviewer is.
It might be Piers Morgan.
So this is this week. Was it him? Okay.
All right, let's take a look at what he had to say regarding his tweets and statements that he made last week.
Question for you is, do you now regret saying
I update
DEFCON
every
3
day.
on Jewish people? Are you sorry you said that?
No.
I don't think it matters. You should be.
Absolutely not.
Okay, we'll start there.
Great job. First, this has been pointed out for years, dude. When they try to corner you and guilt you, just don't do it. And,
you almost
that's
have to
the
do
only
this.
way. They can't do anything else.
Yeah.
That's
You almost have to do that. Hold on one second. Let me just see if I can get this at a better. Yeah, this will be better.
Okay, but we're covering his face.
Yeah. I'm gonna move us. But yeah, so. Yeah, I mean, I agree that this is probably the only way to really handle this, but I mean, he's pretty fucking
I like what he does here.
smug about it.
Yeah.
All right.
You should be.
Absolutely not.
Yeah, but you should be.
Absolutely not.
When you insult the Jewish people and say you're going DEFCON 3 on the Jewish people, that is as racist as anything you say you've been through and any pain that you've experienced. It's the same thing. Racism is racism. And you know that, I think, don't you?
Yeah, obviously. That's why I said it.
So you said it knowing it's racist?
Yeah, that's what he's saying.
Yes. I fought fire with fire.
I like how that's all Pierce has to come back with is so. Yes,
you knew.
He's like, yeah, I know that.
Wait a minute.
So you do know that? Yes.
Yeah.
So you know it? Like, yeah, dude.
Yup.
Do you have any intellectual commentary
Anything
now?
else, Pierce?
Yeah, right. Yeah.
You
Now,
keep fucking saying it.
now what do you got?
Yeah. It's just his attitude in this is just cracks me
But
up,
it's
though,
like,
dude.
yeah. So you'll see. He goes on to elaborate, but it's like, well, what the reaction I'm seeing from him is like, well, yeah. What do you think I'm stupid?
Yeah.
I know what I said.
Yeah.
I know what it is.
I know why I said it.
Right,
So
yeah.
do you. What are we
Right.
saying? What are we talking
Let's
about?
get on with it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not here to get hosed down.
At least that's
It's a different
honest.
type of freedom fighter. You know,
I like that
I
too.
will say I'm sorry for the people that I hurt with the DEFCON, the confusion that I call. I feel like I cause hurt and confusion. And I'm sorry for the families of the people that had nothing to do with the trauma that I had been through, and that I use my platform where you say hurt people.
Is he another entertainer
And
that's
I was hurt.
that's not quite coming out and saying it, but is he kind of getting at the Jewish cartel in the entertainment
I think
industry?
So. Yeah.
I think that's.
I think that's what he's talking about. I think he's kind of been open, but yeah, he can't really just come out and say that.
Andrea, if you want to interpret this, feel free to call in. But yeah, I mean, he's because like you hear people talk around it sometimes, and you hear people talk about the whatever the shadowy kind of behind the scenes stuff in the entertainment
gatekeepers.
industry. I think is that just what he's doing? Is that?
I believe so. Yeah.
Okay.
I believe so, and we've heard this by many of entertainers, many entertainer that has no longer been heard from.
Because I think like a lot of people that casually will mention something about the Jews, I think it's reasonable to assume he's not talking about every Jewish person in the world. I think he's talking about maybe a network that exists that he's perturbed by.
Yeah, I was going to say
happens to be Jewish.
Probably not. Yeah, talking about Jerry Seinfeld. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean?
Although
possibly.
I mean,
maybe. I don't know.
How would he have not been inducted by now?
True. He's
you got your
billion
Illuminati membership card. Yeah.
Yes, I did. Okay, so Andrea says Kanye is openly